What's going on, guys? Ness here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Beboncool Saitake. It's another Bluetooth gamepad designed for Android and iOS that's pretty much designed to turn your mobile device into a handheld game console. Now, I've reviewed a few gamepads with this similar style in the past, but let's see what makes this one different and if this one is actually a viable option. Opening up the box, the thing comes packaged in a foam insert, keeping it nice and snug. It has a micro USB cable for charging, the Saitake itself, and a set of instructions and warranty info. Taking a closer look at the controller itself, the first thing that really stood out to me was how comfortable this thing was to hold. Its rubberized grips and elongated design made it feel really comfortable in some larger sized hands such as mine. The controller has 4 face buttons, 2 analog sticks, and a directional pad. It also has this view and edit button, as well as a button indicating Android or iOS. It has 4 shoulder buttons and stretches pretty wide, allowing you to fit a wide range of mobile devices into this thing. And in the upper right hand corner it has the LED indicator determining which operating system you're using it for. Another thing that kept running through my mind is how similar these analog sticks feel to the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. As a matter of fact, holding them side by side, it looks and feels exactly like the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con, which is actually a really good thing because I love the analog stick on the Joy-Con. One thing that I'm beginning to get really annoyed with, and it seems to be an increasing trend, is the fact that a lot of these Bluetooth gamepads are starting to use their own proprietary application in order to function right with certain games. This one is no different. It requires you to download the Shooting Plus V3 app, and it's pretty much a mapping tool. As annoying as it is to have to bloat my mobile device with another app, this one is pretty simple to use. There's a list of presets that you can just touch and install depending on which game you're trying to use the controller with. And once you're actually playing the game, you can always hit the edit button and you can utilize the mapping tool to drag which button, analog stick, or direction to wherever on the screen you actually want it. I played a couple of games of Fortnite Mobile with this, and it seemed to work just fine. Once again, I can't reiterate how much I actually like the analog sticks. Playing PUBG Mobile with a mapping tool is always iffy because they like to throw bans out left and right, but I played a solid 4 matches of PUBG Mobile and didn't have any issues. Now this is where the gamepad disappointed me a little bit, in it that none of my emulators seemed to recognize the device. I had to use the mapping tool and map each key to its corresponding on-screen overlay. This is something I've never had to do with any other Bluetooth controller I had. Most emulators just recognize them right off the bat. A minor annoyance, but it really didn't seem to affect the gameplay all that much. So the Beboncool Saitake. I feel like over the past 2 years, I've become really spoiled with the outstanding quality that these Bluetooth gamepads are starting to exhibit. With that being said, the Saitake is no exception. It's very well built, buttons and analog sticks are solid, and this is probably one of the more comfortable gamepads that I've held in my hands. On the other note, it doesn't really do anything that the others don't. So because it puts it on par with some of the other gamepads that I've tested in the past, it creates a more which flavor would you like. All of them are fantastic and functional. It's just a matter of which design do you prefer and which features stand out to you. If you guys are interested in the Beboncool Saitake, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Until next time, this is Ness, signing out.